Andrew McCart, IFLTV. I'm here with Frank Smith. Frank, Bivol and Bertie B have a weighed in. The fight is on, it's happening. Bivol's a fighter that you've been with. He actually is your fighter, not Eddie Hearn's fighter. How nervous are you right now?
I'm excited. I think Dimitri Bivol is going to go in there and become undisputed light heavyweight champion of the world tomorrow night. This is the moment he's dreamt of his whole life. You know, he's been in the big nights, he's been in the big fights, he's been involved in everything, but this is the moment he's wanted. You know, the Canelo fight was great, but this is what it all built up to. Artur Beterbiev, October 12th, and the new undisputed champion, Dimitri Bivol. Don't miss it.
Are you confident, Frank?
Yes. Yeah, I mean, look, obviously I know, I've spoken about it a few times, I'm not the tactician when it comes to boxing, but I know that when Dimitri Bivol steps up, when he steps in the ring against someone of that level, he knows he has to be laser focused. He showed that in the Canelo Alvarez fight. For 36 minutes, he went through a game plan, he delivered perfectly, and he'll do that again on Saturday night. There's going to be hairy moments in there, because Beterbiev creates hairy moments, if that's what we want to call them, but it's going to be a special night.
It's going to be a tough night, and if you're a boxing fan, maybe they're not the huge names in boxing where like the Joshuas and the Furies and the likes, but man, if you like boxing or you're a casual fan, you've got to tune in for this one, because this is stylish. I know you're not a tactician or whatever, but stylistically, this is just going to gel perfectly, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. You know, the styles, again, without being the tactician.
Just be a little bit, break it down a little bit, Frank.
One of them punches really fucking hard, and the other one's an amazing boxer. No, look, it's the fight that everyone's wanted for years and years and years. And the best thing about this is that, you know, we said this fight wouldn't have happened without Riyadh season, which it wouldn't. But also, add to that the promotional element of it, like the promo, everything around it has made this fight what it deserves to be as well. Not just a fight that's huge for boxing fans, but a fight that's huge for boxing for fans all around the world. Casual audience as well. I know people don't always like that it's called that, but the casual audience of the sport, and that's what's important. And this is a special fight.
You're confident that Bivol's going to win, and you're going to be in that ring with the post-fight, with the belts and the likes. Have you got your suit ready?
I've got a new suit that actually fits, yeah, for tomorrow. No,
I wasn't implying anything, Frank.
No, I don't know whether I'll get in the ring. It's so busy in the ring, you know, like on the stage today.
No, you need to get in the ring.
Maybe we'll have a picture in a jacuzzi afterwards with a load of belts or something like that. That'd be a bit better.
Champagne and
picture. Yeah. Well, maybe not champagne, but
cigars.
Yeah, cigars. But yeah, I can't wait. The moment's nearly here.
You mentioned about the sort of like the show, the promo, but there's backstories everywhere, and there's no more backstory, it seems, with these promoters, with Frank and Ben and Eddie. Now, you can say what you want about this, you can say no comment, but there was a little bit of a argy-bargy, if you want to call it, between Ben and Frank. Did you see anything?
I didn't. Do you know what? I was walking back here with Gilberto Mendoza from the WBA. We were walking back here, then when I walked back, they went, "Did you just see that?" Ah! I was like, "What?" And apparently Ben shoved Frank a little bit. Bit of argy-bargy. I don't really think, look, you know, Frank's 73 years old, you're 30 years old, have a bit of respect, yeah, you know, for whatever you think of him, like whatever, you know, we all think of each other, you know, we don't go round shoving each other. Words sometimes are used about each other, but again, I didn't see it, so I don't want to create something that maybe I'm getting hearsay, so I don't want to get in trouble from people saying I'm creating something. But I got told that there was a bit of a shove from him.
Another story from today, which probably puts you in a very, I love talking about this, because it puts you in a very awkward position. I've never seen you quite like this before, but did you see the Conor Benn and Chris Eubank Jr. altercation today? I know you went in the hotel, but I'm sure you've seen the footage.
Well, I was there, I walked past, but there was like 60 people around, so you couldn't really see it. I watched it afterwards on IFL, obviously, courtesy of IFLTV. Interesting. You know, look, this is a fight that's been bubbling for years and years and years. You know, when it first came around, there was less of a real animosity. It was built around the fathers, you know. But then as the fight went on, as the build-up went on, as with everything, that spite begins to grow. But now it's on another level. So yeah, look, it's all part of the game, isn't it? It's all part of the game. It's not the first time we've seen an altercation like that in a hotel after a weigh-in. Won't be the last. And you know, I feel like it's getting closer, but let's see.
How are your emotions on this, the Benn and the Eubank? Yeah, I know that's what I mean. You are. You're very stone cold. If that's probably a good way to describe you. You are stone cold.
I'm emotionless as a person in business, just generally, because especially in boxing, you have to be. You know, amongst all this, I think when it comes to like a fight, when it comes to Chris and Conor fighting, the reality is it doesn't matter what I think, do, how my emotions are. I'm not the one getting in the ring. So they're going to fight at some point, and the best man's going to win, and one's going to lose, and that's the reality of it. And it doesn't matter what I think. All I want to do, I'll be honest with you, there's a big thing in boxing about like promoters, etc. I just want to make money, right? We're not in it. No, but we're not. I want to see great fights, and we're in the business. Like, it's a hard business. We're in the business to make great fights and make money, like as with any business. And sometimes that's a bit of like a frowned upon statement about like you want. That's just my personal view. And they're going to get in the ring, and they're going to have a fight. And I make no difference to the two of them. I'm not a trainer. I've no clue what I'm talking about when it comes to them two having a fight. He's going to use his jab. Even if you sent me sparring, I wouldn't be able to tell you what he was working on. Do you know what I mean? That's just me, but I'm not a liar. I'm so honest about it. So I just want to see a great fight. It's a massive fight for the sport. It's a massive fight for British boxing. And it's a fight that I want to see happen. And I've worked very hard in the past, and I'd like to see it happen. So yeah, that's why I'm probably a bit emotionless, because it doesn't matter what I think. It's the truth.
You know, listen, you're an honest man, and like I said, stone cold Frank Smith. You need to take that name because you are emotionless. I've seen you smile maybe
Now,
5 times. Is that 5 times I've seen you smile?
no. Do you know what? I was talking the other day. 2 different people. Personal life, different person. You know, and family life, different person. Business, you know, because at the end of the day, we're all replaceable. They could replace me tomorrow with someone else. And
Fred, Eddie needs you.
no, but everyone's replaceable. We all are. And in 50 years, there'll be someone else. In 20 years, there'll be someone else, whatever it is. So don't get too emotional about it. Enjoy it. Have fun. Do it because you enjoy it. Like I say, I do it. We want to run a great business. We want to make money. But I also want to do it because I want to see great nights. And I'm passionate about, maybe boxing's not I'm passionate about shows. I'm passionate about events. I'm passionate about creating moments that you look back on and go, wow, we were a part of that. That for me is what drives me to keep doing it.
Let's talk business then. When is this?
We're going to auction this for Haven House.
Are we?
We're going to.
I'll make a bid. What's the starting bid?
We don't know. Yeah, we'll let you know. Well, you could actually start the bidding off right now.
£1,000.
Oh, what?
£1,000.
Really?
Yeah.
Eddie.
Eddie, he's just bid £1,000.
£1,000.
Yeah.
What's yours?
I'll just get an invoice to match him.
Listen, I said that is an unbelievable bit of boxing memorabilia.
Exactly. I'll start the bidding there.
Let me see.
Derek, what are you going to?
£2,000 to Derek Chisora. Thank you, Derek Chisora.
No, careful.
Careful, don't stretch it.
What? It's for charity.
Don't, it's for Haven
No,
House.
don't.
put it on.
Whoa.
Del,
What?
no, because it's going to go down in value if you put
What? It will go up in value, you twat. What charity is it?
For Haven House.
What's that?
It's a children's hospital.
Oh yeah? That's quite cool. Can I try it?
No, it's not going to fit you. And you'll stretch your signature.
Why not?
It's too small for you, mate.
You're being racist. You are being racist.
I'm smaller than you.
Del, will you do
You
the
know
next
what?
bid? Will you do the next bid? It's 1,100 quid, the next bid.
How much you beat?
I've done £1,000.
You done $1,000, yeah? I would do 1,000
And one.
and no. Pound, no. A penny. And a penny.
1,000 and 2 penny.
1,100. There you go. Give it back to him.
Thank you.
Right, thank you, Frank.
Well done, Frank.
Well done, Frank. Frank, thanks very much, mate.
Frank's about to
Thanks, Derek.
spend some of that money you make.